Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Good evening, everyone. It's Travis Longman with you for another night of exciting Triangle Hockey League. Not Triangle Hockey League action. I got my two HHL mixed up. This is the Tiger Hills Hockey League. The Triangle Hockey League is no longer with us, but it was a great league. Many great rivalries, spent many a night at the Mooseman Rink, now called the Mike Schwain Arena. Anyway, tonight, we got it. To quote Steve Harvey, we got a good one for you today. We got the Boys of Maine Border Kings. They're taking on the Souris Elks. I'm not sure if it's Elks season, but so far this season, it's been Border Kings season. They're unbeaten, 5-0 on the year, including last night's 5-0 shutout victory over the Deloraine Royals. Our first period intermission, the guest, I believe Ed Dick, head coach of the Boys of Maine Border Kings, will be stopping up. Maybe the second. If not, we're gonna have some guests. I'm gonna talk to John Stoll, who's Saskatchewan Huskies. Thrilling come from behind victory, knocked off the top seed of Montreal Caravans in U Sports action. It was a phenomenal game. It's a shame it wasn't broadcasted on national television, but I digress. The Huskies are in the U Sports Vanier Cup, and so excited to see that. Great for a Saskatchewan program here. But let's run down the lineup for you tonight. The Souris Elks. Number 1, Dean Fortin. Number 4, Jordan Gregg. 5, Randy Cook. 6, Zach Jans. 7, Jay Slobodian. 8, Brett Locke. Number 10, Mike Fortin. 11, Brady Henniset. 12, Johnny Williams. 13, Zach Hodgson. 14, Garrett Bridges. 15, Brett Arbuckle. 16, Nick Chudley. 17, Presley Bolu, easy for me to say. 18, Cole Kirkup. 19, Ashley Robertson. 20, Cody Doyle. 21, Ben Williams. 22, Troy Cleaver. 23, Joel Schultz. 24, Terry Doyle. 25, Michael Butler. And number 30, Brady Edmonds. Hear you loud and clear, Redverse. Thanks for the text. We have plenty of other great hockey on tonight. There's 4 other games in the Tiger Hills Hockey League. A plethora of games in the Western Hockey League. Several games in the Big Six. 2 other games in the North. 2 games in the North Central Hockey League because there's only 4 teams. And we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to have fun. We're going to watch what should be an entertaining hockey game. Anyway, it's time to listen to the money talk. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey League on TL Media, brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. Here are your referees. And are you ready for a good time? Led by number 1 for Souris, Team Fortin, here are the Souris Elks in the purple and black and gray trim. I sure am ready. Our scratches tonight for your Boys of Being Border Kings. Number 5, Travis Bailey. Number 52, David Robertson. Number 30, Brody Palmer. And number 21, last game scrapper. Well, last home game, rather, Patrick Leask. He won't be throwing the knuckle tonight. He is not in the lineup. Under the direction of head coach Ed Dick, here are your Boys of Being Border Kings. I think they're coming. Yes, here they are. To my broadcast left, and they're getting ready to take on the Souris Elks this evening. We thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It should be a tremendous night of Tiger Hills Hockey League action here on TL Media, brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. Well, I hope you're checking out our website. Our website is now tlmedia.org. Yes, we have a website. Whatever your platform you're using to tune in, we are very thankful you are. We're going to pause 10 seconds and wait for O Canada. Go fill up your beverages. We are about to begin. There will not be O Canada tonight. Dittmer wins the drawback and Rio moves it over to Dittmer kept off the puck. Already moves it ahead, that hits the legs, and he's unable to throw it. Finally, Lewis up ahead. Dittmer had no idea where that puck was. And all the Souris numbers look the same. I'm going to try to get the names right. Oh, Elms is bumped from behind, and he's not able to get up. Number 23 for the Elks. Briere has it over the red line. He's skating pretty hard in. He backhand pass to Lewis, and that's stopped by Fortin. Early test already for Fortin, and he was more than capable of the test. More than up to the opportunity on that shot. Lends it back. He lets a shot go out. Goes wide. Ray keeps it in. And in front. Oh, kicked aside by Fortin. And back to Elms. Knocked away. All Border Kings in the early going, but Fortin is more than capable of saving those. The puck is along the boards. Number 10 has it for the Elks. In front, oh, it hits the pad and goes through. It's a goal. 1-0 for the Elks. That's got to be a surprise here. Boisevin came out flying, but it was Souris that was able to find the back of the net early. 1-0 for Souris on a rather harmless shot. Boisevin's looking to recover. Here it's Jeremy Johnson, has it just over his blue line. Fisher bumped off the puck, and here come the Elks the other way. No ice. Potential early, I don't want to call it an upset. After not allowing a goal last night, Boisevin gives up one in the. Oh, but they tie it up. He scores! 1-1 the wrister. It just gets by Fortin. And it's a tie game at one apiece. It didn't take long for the Border Kings to answer that one. Miles Stevens, he wins the draw. Robertson gets it over. And Stevens sends it down the ice, hurrying hard as in front. Almost hits another leg. Back at Sam Houston, that one hits a stick, and that one goes high out of play as we await the goal call. That was Fisher with the goal. No, Zimmer rather. Zimmer. Number 20. He lets a shot. That one goes wide. That one goes out of the zone, and here comes Robertson, moves it over. Down the ice it goes, and number 8 has it in the corner, but he loses it. And here comes Souris back the other way, intercepted by Houston, who sends it down. That one won't be icing as it hits a one-man player. This one might be icing. Better call out the sweepers. No icing. No trip to the bakery here. Just below our vantage point. Not getting much, but here comes Souris, but they lose it. Lewis has it. He's in over the blue line. He's bumped, but he still gets a tipper. He lets a shot go. That one's stopped by Fortin. 17:02 remaining here in the first period. It remains 1-1. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media, brought to you by our friends at Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. Kept in by Almsey. Shot. Blocked by the Elks, and here they come, trotting the other way. Gets behind. Bruyere has it behind his own net. Gets it ahead to Elms. Elms up to Lewis. Lewis in over his blue line. Then back. That one hits the skate. And Boisevin comes up with it. Boisevin still has the puck. Gets it. It's Bruyere. He lets a shot go. That one hits the stick. And Lewis has it in the slot. But that one stopped by Fortin, and that one goes down the ice to Pringle. Pringle moves it up ahead. It's Dittmer. Dittmer has his puck, has his pass intercepted, and here comes the other way. Hits their own stick, and that one goes just wide. 16 minutes to go here, still 1-1. That score is not correct. If you can see the scoreboard, it is 1-1 in favor of no one. Elms has it, moves it ahead, and here come the Border Kings. Laker, the backhand pass, Beauty. Zimmer moves it, he has it. LeBlanc, back to the point, he lets a shot go, that one goes wide, but Gray has it, he dumps it down. And backhand by Fortin, he leads it. No one knows where it is, but finally Boisevin gets it, and he buries it. He buries it like a pallbearer. He put it 5-hole and made it a 2-1 game for the home side. Just a sloppy play there by both teams, really. And Boisevin is able to grab a hometown bounce to make it a 2-1 hockey game. They answer that early goal with 2 of their own. Riker Riker was the goal scorer there. He came in as one of the league leading goal scorers. We'll look at the league leaders here and one of the intermissions coming up. And here comes Souris. Scramble low. Riker gets behind him. He moves it ahead. That's intercepted. Shades of hopefully Bo Levi Mitchell tomorrow if you're a Rider fan. And if you're not, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. You're allowed to like whoever you like, even if it is the Bombers. Just kidding. Face off just down below our 100 point. Robertson's in a battle along the net. He's bumped, and Souris comes away with it, trying the NHL 95 style goal, but Brady will rob them. Souris. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I hit my top button, but apparently I didn't. Robertson moves it the other way. And the pass over the blue line. Just a bit offside. 13:50 to go here in the first period. 2-1 Boise. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey, brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. And we're back as Boise has it entering the Souris zone. Oh, Leichhardt, he went flying there, looking like Bobby back in 74. Eventually was able to get up. Gets it back to the point. It's Sam Houston. That's handled by Fortin. And he hangs on for the whistle. 13:01 to go here in the first period. It remains 2-1 in favor of the Border Kings. A C-nice shot by Leichhardt put the Border Kings up again. And the puck goes out of play. And we'll pause 10 seconds for stationary identification. Get my runs and draw back, and Boise breaks it over the Souris on Bruyere, dumps it down. Dittmer was the cause of that interception. Lewis, he's in there. Bruyere has it, lets the shot, but that one goes wide as Elms keeps it in. Elms banks it off the boards, he puts it, and that hits the leg, but goes into the slot, and Souris intercepts it. And they come over center ice, knocked off the stick. Good play there by Bruyere. Moves it ahead, it's Dittmer. Dittmer has it in, over the Souris end. He lets a pass go, that's back. Lewis, and where's the pocket? Off to blast it out as Holmes has it at center ice. The pass goes up ahead as Lewis comes in. Lewis over Zimmer rather. And Boise plays at the backhand pass up to Elms. It hits the stick and that one goes wild. Kept in by Bruyere. And that one, good save there by Fortin to keep it a 2-1 game. We have an update from out of town. The Hartney Blues are in a battle They're currently up 2-1 after one period of play. Hartney, of course, is the next opponent for the Border Kings. Elizabeth travels there on Friday night. We'd like to say hi to Peter Dick, who's watching this game, who's unable to be here. Peter is a tremendous guy. He's the father of Boys' GM and head coach Ed Dick. And Peter's a super nice guy. Thanks again for the phone call last week. That meant a lot. Now Boys gets it. Leica moves it up ahead of Zimmer. Zimmer comes in over the blue line. The back to LeBlanc, who moves it over, but unable to get it to anyone. And here comes Souris the other way. As we approach the 10-minute mark here in the first period, it's 2-1 for the Border Kings. Houston moves it ahead. Zimmer comes in. And the shot by Houston, that hits the leg, and a potential break here for Souris. The backhand, Prindle handled it. Ow. He will be feeling that one tomorrow. I bet he's feeling that one right now. That's number 18 for Souris. Colt Kirka. Get some ice for that guy. The KG veteran Fisher took up the face-off. He won it back. And Boys Lane has it. They move it ahead, but Souris intercepts in the neutral zone. Robertson has it behind his net. That one misses his own. And Prindle, he bobbles it. But once he popped, he just couldn't stop. Prindle was able to make that stop. You gotta be careful with those shots. You can't let out a rebound, especially against a good team like Souris. Fisher has it. He wins the draw. Has Sam Houston gets it. Robertson has it. Fisher, former Rocanville Tiger. Jeremy Johnson, he loses it at center ice, but a wise old veteran comes and gets it. The backhand pass over to Johnson, the nifty feed. Johnson. Looking like a magician out there. Who's he think he is? Connor McDavid? Johnson has it. Behind his net, behind the first net. Laker. Correction, that's Albrecht. Albrecht. Back to the point, it's Sam Houston. Let's the rocket go. Knocked aside by Thornton. Boys of it, looks like they have a power play here. They don't, for the matter of fact. That shot goes just wide. Thornton had no idea where that was. Good thing his player was able to get it. Johnson has it. The backhand, and that one goes out of play. 9:10 to go here in the first period. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL. Brought to you by our good friends at Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. Big save there by Fontaine, and that's kept in by Allen. Allen, Brie. Into the slot. Good poke check there, but that's kept in. Elms has it. He lets a shot go. Had save there. And a bump behind the net. They're just discussing Christmas plans. Looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad from Jingle All the Way. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media. 8:32 to go here in the first period. It's 2-1 in favor of the Border Kings. Oh, kicked aside there by Fontaine, who's having to be sharp in the early going on this one. In front, that's kicked aside again. I believe that's Dittmer who has it up to rear. That hits a leg, but that one is able to get through. Knocked aside. As Lewis puts it in front, that hits a leg and goes wide. Dittmer has it. Fight. There's a battle behind the net. And it slows to a crawl. Dittmer in front, not unable to get it. As Dittmer puts it on net, big save. Boys of it has it once again, looking to get another shot on goal, but Souris, they're able to retrieve it and sent down the ice. No icing. We haven't had many trips to the bakery in the early going. Elms moves it ahead. The backhand feed. Beauty play by Zymer. Unable to do anything with it, though, was Lewis. Ray has it up his own blue line. He moves it ahead. And Zimmer has it. The back. LeBlanc. Ray. He keeps it. Oh, looking like Denny Savard. The shot. Condon had no idea where it was. Thankfully, his teammate was able to get it. I've said that a few times tonight. Senton Pringle, that's not the drive. Zimmer moves it ahead, kicked aside, looking like a soccer player, number 16. For the Souris out, Nick Chudley. Up ahead, it's Souris coming in, poked off his stick by Elms. Big play there from a former Mooseman Ranger. Ray, backhand feed to Elms. Moves it ahead. Intercepted, oh, almost. That should have been. Sent down the ice, and that one goes. Not for icing, off the glass, down the ice. Here's Houston. Moves it ahead. Sorry about that, folks, but that's one of the hard parts when you're the one-man show on PL Media. I am Travis Long, and I hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Moves it ahead, and that one's covered up at the 5:59 mark of the first period. It remains 2-1 for the Border Kings. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on PL Media, brought to you by, you know what I'm going to say, Mitch's Midnight Mechanic. Great guy, great. Jeremy Johnson has it in the Souris zone. That one puts it on net, but that one goes wide. As Johnson gets it again in the slot, that's knocked away. But and Souris gets it in the corner, hits the glass, and that one goes out of play. 5:08 remaining here in the first period. Still 2-1 in favor of the home side. Our first period guest, it will be. Well, who wants to be our first period guest? I'll tell you that. That's this. He lets a shot go. That one hits nothing. And Souris, they come through the neutral zone and into Boys of Maine territory. The backhand feed. Unable to get a stick on it. It was number 23 out. And back the other way, Eli Halcrew. That one goes offside, and I do remember who our first period guest will be. That will be John Stoll of the Saskatchewan Huskies, who recently, today actually, knocked off the Montreal Caravans and advanced to the Vanier Cup next week. They will take on the Western Mustangs. I know what you're thinking. What's the football player doing on a hockey show? Well, it's currently there, so I thought it would be great if we could get enough. Moves it over, and Zima comes in. Back to the point, he lets a shot go kick the side, but he doesn't cover his rebound. The shot goes wide. Play along the side boards, and Souris unable to look to get it. In front. And back the other way come the Elks. Knocked aside there by Pringle, possibly as far as strong over the night. Elms has it. He comes through in the neutral zone up to Dittmer. Dittmer moves it over. 3:58 to go here in the first period. That shot. The save. I think that went out of play, actually. 3:54 here. 3:54 here to go here in the first period. It's hard to tell the Souris numbers. Looks like they remind me of the Undertaker. I like the purple and black combination. I'm a huge Undertaker. As Souris comes back the other way, sends it down the ice, and Pringle knew exactly where that was going. Ray has it over the neutral zone. LeBlanc. He fakes the shot, gets it over. Zimmer has it, sends it, and LeBlanc has it. He gets to the point. Ray, that hits a stick. And the Souris netminder was able to bring it in. .3:25 to go here in the first period. Our first intermission guest, like I said, is John Stoll of the BMS. Elms has it, moves it ahead. Zimmer into the Souris territory. The beauty backhand feed, and that shot goes just wide. The Elks get it. They retreat. Moves it ahead. The one-hand pass. Fast-paced first period. It's just 8:25, and we're 2:40 away from the end of the first period. Ray moves it ahead. Gobbles it, but able to move it ahead, and here's Liker. We hope to get several updates from the out-of-town scoreboard, like what's going on in Killarney. We will have a curling update. Curling is huge. I love curling, so we'll bring you an update. Fisher has it. He circles around. And Souris banks it off the glass. Unable to keep it in once Robertson bit through the neutral zone. Sent high. Almost up to our broadcast booth. I think they're trying to take me out. Mustn't have liked something I said. Fisher, the former Rocanville Tigers, out to take a face-off. He loses it. Back to the point. That shot goes just wide. Pringle had no idea where that was. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Fisher off the boards, and here comes Johnson over to Fisher. Offside with 1:45 to go here in the first period. Sam Houston lets a rocket on that. Stop by Fontaine. And Boissevain has it. They're driving. The backhand, that one goes wide, but they're out in the corner. Back to the point, it's Robertson. Back. And they're cycling, trying to be the Sedines. Puts it on front. And the shot. Nice shot blocking. That's how you win games and keep it close here. And I believe that's our first trip to the bakery. We haven't been to the Sin Bin yet. The bakery and the Sin Bin. Two common places in senior hockey. But we have not seen. 1 minute to go here in the first period. 1 minute. As Souris has it in the one end, content gets to kill the clock. But to no avail, it's Dittmer back the other way. Bruyere has it over the blue line. Moves it, he lets a shot go. That one hits the leg and goes wide, but back. It's Simer who loses it. 30 seconds to go here. Back, and Souris gets it. Big rebound there by Bruyere, who is able to get it 20 seconds in front. The big save there by Fontaine. He's looking like a Roberto Luongo, except he was blasted in the playoffs. Kept in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the first period. The score is 2-1 in favor of the Boissevain Border Kings. You're watching. No. You are watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media. Brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Mechanics, General Mechanics Service, Brandon, Manitoba, 204-730-3463. They're #1 in your automotive, marine, recreation, lawn and garden services. Great service from a great human being. You're live with, that's the difficult part about not having a camera guy tonight. You're live with Patrick Lee, who is number 21 for the Boys of Eight Border Kings. Patrick, how come you're not sitting up today?
Well, tonight was a night off for myself with the full lineup that we have. You know, guys have to sit here and there, and I gave you a call this morning and asked what the situation was. You know, I just took it for a team and told you what, I'll have a sit out tonight, and I respect him coming and asking me what he should do or what he should do. You know, at the same time, I just told him, I'll take your 15 anytime you want to.
You took him for the team last game, or the last home game when you feel sorry enough for the beatdown you gave the player?
Oh no, I respect the guy that did that, right? He answered the bell, and total respect for the guy that came out and I called him on and he said, yeah, let's go. So I give 100% respect for that guy, and that's part of the game, right? And that's the way I like to play it. But at the same time, again, 100% respect for the guy that answered the bell.
Now, you're going to go over the call with us now. Is that really on this end? Can you talk a little bit about
Yes, so I started OG3 softball. It's to, me and my wife had this business idea, and I would call it a business idea because it's more giving back to the community and the fastball world. And it's been going well. It's our first year running this summer, and we had a lot of interest and a lot of kids that come and try it out. And with the communities that we have been to, there's a lot of hidden talent out there, and some of these kids don't get that opportunity. And for myself, growing up on a community in South Koyak, I had few opportunities, and I had to move off the community to get the opportunities. So, part of me giving back to the sport is giving these kids free clinics, and it's from there, with a lot of encouragement from my fanatics that have Newfield. It's been great. So a lot of support behind the program I'm running.
You got that right there about the small communities having untapped potential. I'm from a small town in Saskatchewan called Mooseman, and I'm not sure if you've heard of the Fleming Jets, but
yes, I have.
Counted maybe, I might upset a few people from Fleming that would really be in, but counted maybe under 100 people. Phenomenal ball every year. You can have a chance to check out their
Yes, and I've heard with fastball, I've had a few friends play, some exhibition games against Fleming there, and they said it was nothing but welcome to the community. And we have towns that welcome to the community. It's like you said, 100. It's great to see the fastball coming, and still they're still showing and going to the community ball diamond to make sure the fastball is still going there. So, and Saskatchewan, not only the Fleming, but Saskatchewan still has a strong fastball players and teams.
Absolutely, and I used to ump a whole bunch of ball all over Saskatchewan, and I've seen very high caliber. So I'm very appreciative of what you're doing, and thanks for stopping by, Patrick.
Well, thank you very much for the interview, and I hope you enjoy the game, guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Patrick Lees, one of the many star forwards for the Boys of Eight Border Kings, not playing tonight due to a coach's decision, but definitely when he is in the lineup, you definitely know he's there. 2-1 after one period. We'll be right back with second period action. Back live for second period action, live from the old Boys of Maine Arena. But we do have an update from out of town. In the Big Six hockey league, Cardiff is leading Redbirds 2-1 after 20 minutes. Cardiff is apparently one of the strongest teams in all of the Flatland. Patrick Lease was our first period guest. Have to talk to Ed to see if we can hook up our first period our guests with a little incentive for being our guest. I know a lot of places they treat the guests, but I don't expect it. I don't have it. Like it. The backhand feed over Zimmer. That hits the stick. On the out. Are unable to get it out. Moves it down. Over. Zimmer. Over to Laker. Back to Zimmer. Zimmer hits it over the howitzer, and that one goes just wide. Zimmer gets it again. Moves it. Intercepted. And down the other way, but we will go to the bakery. Plenty of good rolls and cinnamon buns at the Boys of Maine Bakery. I quite enjoy it when I get treated to it. Dittmer loses his line, coming away with everybody else. But Dittmer has it in front. That one goes wide. And Souris sends it down the ice, but that's caught at the neutral zone. Moves it over, it's Elms. Elms with the backhand feed, and in comes Lewis with the backhand feed. The shot, Dittmer, that hits the leg, and back trot the Elks. Bump. It was mostly board, but there was a bit of body. Elms has it looking like Bobby Orr with the double score. Bobby Orr was number 6, was the opening number 4. Elms has it. A backhand feed. It's Lewis. He lets the pass go. That one goes just wide. Kept in by Dittmer. Dittmer puts it on net. Loose. And thought maybe we'd have a little skirmish, a little pushing and shoving, but no, we just decide we're going to have cranberries for Christmas. Too. We have an update from Wawanesa. Wawanesa leads Gladstone 3-0 after one period. That's Albrecht. Back to the point. Here lets the pass go, and that one's intercepted. Sent down the ice. Albrecht. Not to be confused with Madeline Albrecht from the U.S. Secretary of State. Johnson has it behind his net. Johnson saves it. Circles. Looking for Fisher, but to no avail. Johnson. Looking like a magician here. That's a shot, though. That one goes just wide. Johnson, the backhand feed. Johnson has it again. Trying to be, making a case to be the Titan. Johnson. He's a madman this shit. Sent down the ice. And here come the Elks the other way, but Robertson retreats it. Sends it down the ice. Here comes Boys and Main, but intercepted, knocked off the boards. Paltrow loses it, and Souris puts it behind the net. Number 6 for the Oaks. They collide along the sideboards. The Border Kings and the Elks in a 2-1 game in favor of the home side. The puck's out in the center ice. Paltrow retrieves. Here comes Boys and Main coming with speed. It's Elms who moves it to the big moose. Sherling. Sent down the ice. Dump and chase. Zimmer gets it back. Elms moves it. Steven moves it over. Zimmer lets the shot go. Thankful for the boards. They're going to get me one of these times. We don't want any damage done to the iPad. I don't care if it hits me, but don't hurt the iPad. Zimmer. And here come the Elks. Skating out, possible. They lose it though. There was a possible 2-on-1. They were a little bit faster, but they... Backhand feed sent down the ice. We had a bit of technical difficulties reaching John Stoll. He's probably out celebrating his big victory. I honestly don't blame him. Ray has it. Moves it ahead. It's LeBlanc who moves it over. Zimmer. But Flaker moves it in. Fanned on the shot. Otherwise, it could have easily been a 3-1 game. Off the boards. Moves it over. It's Liker. The second leading scorer in the league heading into this one. The backhand feed. Zimmer. Over. LeBlanc. The backhand feed. Liker. He had a wide open net and he buried it. Roof Danny. It's 3-1. Zimmer puts it top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. 3-1 in favor of the home side. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media, brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. But back here, it's 3-1 in favor of the Border Kings on Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media. As moves it over. Gruyere, that hits the leg and stopped by Fontaine. Thank you for the feedback. I hope the audio is better. Kicked aside by Fontaine. Sent down the boards, and that one will not go for icing. Dittmer moves it over. Down the ice and into enemy territory. It's Robertson. Robertson back to the point. Hits the leg and possibly an inconvenience to him. But anyway, it goes wide. Albert's battling two Elks. In front, that shot goes wide and high and diagonal. Johnson has it. Heads up. Good thing for that netting. 12:06 to go here in the second period, rather. You're watching Border Kings and Elk on TLB. We would like to send a shout out at this time to Peter Nick and everyone watching out at home. Peter is Ed's dad, and he's a very nice man. He just sent me an email telling me he can't hear my audio. I'm sorry about that, Peter. I hope that's better. I hope you can hear this. I hope you can hear what I'm saying. As we have an update, Hartney is currently trailing Killarney 4-3 after 2 periods. So not a blowout. A good game between the two teams. Boisvane recently scored double digits against Hartney. But it would appear that the Shamrocks much closer game tonight. Boisvane has it at the center. He's fighting it with blue air. Back to Zimmer. Moves it over. LeBlanc has it. Moves it down. But just over. And the shot knocked away. It hit the blade of his stick. Skate rather, and that goes wide. Zimmer moves it down low. Back to Zimmer. And hits the blocker, and that goes wide. Liker. Back. Okay. Over blue air. Down to LeBlanc. Dittmer has it in deep. LeBlanc. Back to the point. Cycling Zimmer. Over in front of shot. Dittmer. He's knocked down. Boisvane is on the power play. Ray. Lewis. Back to the point. It's Elms. Scores! The point shot gets through the 5-hole, and it's a 3-1 game. The scoreboard says 3, but someone correct me in the comments. I believe it's 4, isn't it? Yes, it's 4-1. 4-1 for the Border Kings. That's a shot go. That one goes wide. Johnson in with speed. 2-on-1. Oh, big play there. Big block and even bigger kick. The line of Johnson and Fisher turning back the clock tonight. I remember watching Fisher play in Rosendale with Kelly Byers. Ray. Johnson in. He lets he just lost control of the puck. He didn't let anything go. He let go of the puck. Down, 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 and in hard is Sherlink. Sherlink plays hard every shift. Well, a shot. Has no idea where it is. Thornton back to the point of Stevens. Goes around the net in front. Knocked away by the blocker. That one will go for icy. And we will take a break. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media. Brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Accounts. back here in Boys of Ain. Travis Longman with you. We hope you're enjoying tonight's contest between the Souris Elks and the Boys of Ain Border Kings. As Boys of Ain has it in their own end, behind their own netminder, Pringle. Oh, he trips, and he'll go to the box for 2 minutes or less. And he'll feel shame. Boys of Ain's on the power play here. Here in the second half, we've done this game. Oh, this is our third broadcast on TL Media. And each game, it's been fast. I've been really impressed with the forward play. Elms has it at the point. Oh, and that's tipped just wide by Lewis. Cycling it in deep. Zemer had it. Over, back. Kept in. Big play there by the big boy, numero 44. Sam Houston. Elms. Ting off the goaltender's best friend and back the other way. 6:35 to go here. Boys of Ain's on the power play for another 45 seconds as they have it in their own end. Almost intercepted, but not. And back the other way, it's Liker. Moves it over. Ben Dittmer into the slot. Big play there. Cut in, but no, not for long. Sent down the ice and handled by Pringle. Up ahead, it's Dittmer into enemy territory. And LeBlanc has it, just trying to slow things down a little bit as we just go over 5:55 to go here in the second period. Gruyere back to the point. That's kicked aside and sent down the ice. 2-1. That'll do it for the penalty as we are full strength here. Sent down the ice on backhand feed. Liker kicked away. Backhand, no, that one's out of the zone. And back the other way come the purple and black. He lets a shot go knocked aside there by Pringle. Back the other way, end-to-end action here. Boys of Ain has it. It's LeBlanc goes behind. Tries to put it on net. In front. Hits the leg and Zimmer. Zimmer back to the point. Over. LeBlanc. Oh, he might be hurt. Skating gingerly to the bench is number 21 for the Souris Elks, Ben Williams. Skating fast as Elms off the post, and that one almost went in. Couple big saves by the post. That might be making a play for the titan of the game for Souris. As good as the Souris netminder Dana Fortin has been, the post, it's been not much more solid. Not to take anything away from Fortin. Sometimes you gotta be good to be lucky, lucky to be good, and certainly that's what he is tonight. 4-1 for the Border Kings as we approach 4 seconds to go here in the second period. There you have it. Boys and Indians in penalty box. There we go. That's it. The shot. That one goes wide. It's wide. Back. Cycling here. Good puck movement by you. Moves it over. That's a shot. Roll that one. Hits the body and goes right back to the out. Puts it on net. That one's handled by Primrose. Jeremy Johnson's in the penalty box. Johnson has played a whale of a game for the Border Kings. He's making his case to be the Titan. To be trashed. 3:50 to go here in the second period. It remains 4-1 in favor of the Border Kings. Coming up during the second intermission will be the one, the only, the head coach, the general manager, the jack of all trades, the one, the only, Mr. Ed Dick. He will be our second period intermission guest. Let's see what he'll have to say about his team's performance. If you have any questions for Ed, leave them in the comments. Offside. 37 seconds to go here. 39 seconds rather. Shorthand. Boys may will be shorthanded for 39 more seconds. Then Johnson will look to be sprung free. Face-offs in the neutral zone, and Souris retrieves it. Trying to get something set up here in the latter stages of the power play. But Holmes gets the puck and he banks it off the boards. Intercepted, it's Dittmer. He moves it over. Zimmer back on the point. Can't short-handed for the Border Kings. 2:30 to go here in the second period. It remains 4-1 for the Border Kings. Here come the Border Kings. Zimmer. He pokes it back and that one hits. Like it. High. And Souris has it behind their own net, but pressing hard as Liker. As we approach 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Elms has it, he moves it in. LeBlanc. Zimmer has the puck poked off his stick. One minute, 53 seconds to go here in the second period. You are watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media. Brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Rush. Great guy, great service. Dimmer wins it back. And Lewis has it. He also shot goal. That goes high and wide. And Souris gets it. Over. They dump it down, and Pringle has to come out to play it. Elms has it behind his net. 1 minute, 37 seconds to go here in the second period. As we have a battle on the tried to zoom in there, and I don't know what happened. "90 seconds to go here. We should mention that the Elms Brothers' former team, the Mooseman Rangers, have gone back to the Big Six Hockey League. They've had some convincing wins over the Minedale Mustangs. Most recently, a Friday night game. They traveled to just outside of Estevan, and they smack it down on Minedale. Minedale's usually one of the powerhouses in the Big Six. So, Peter Apples and Lyndon Jacobs and the rest of the Rangers, they might be contenders in the Big Six. Another one of the contenders in the Big Six is the Cardiff Red Devils. Cardiff, they have a 1-goal lead on Redbirds, 4-3 at last check. We'll probably have an update here in the second period intermission. They're just sorting out who's getting what for Christmas and who's being naughty or nice. And, oh, Santa's done checking his list and we're ready back to play. Zimmer gets the draw and he wins it back. Moves it ahead, 1:20 to go here. Robertson's back to retrieve it. Moves it ahead. And back, over. And we'll just play a game of dump and chase, dump and chase, dump and chase as we approach. 1 minute to go here. And we will go out of play. Fans, you can have your say as to who makes rounds tight for the game. Just leave a message in the comments, send me a text if you have my number, or just send me a message and say, I think this way to piece up the tighten of the game. And say why or why, and tell your reason. As Boisvane comes in looking for one more goal before the end of the period. Elms, he lets a shot go, and that one, you guessed it. That found a home in the back of the net, and they're at the stage right now where they're not even celebrating their goals. It's old hat for the Border Kings. Yeah, I scored. 30 seconds to go here. 5-1 for the Border Kings. As last game's Titan, Elms scored. Oh, as they collide at the center ice. Through there. Kept in. It's Elms. Oh, shot. No idea what that was. Back. It's Elms. He shoots, and that one goes wide. Kept in. Possibly one more shot. Gloved down. No idea what it was. 5 seconds to go here in the second period. Our second period intermission guest will be Ed Dick, and we will be right back with our interview with Monsieur Edward Dick. Here now with Boys of Aiden. Now let's call him what he is. Legend. Ed Dick. Ed, how's the game going so far?
Lots of fun. Guys got their patterns going and everything, and I like Souris. They're a wide open, free, fun game. And last night was a big trap. Tonight it's a wide open game. Guys are having fun, and they're getting the rhythm together, and power plays coming together, and they're having fun. Tonight they're hanging loose and having fun, and it's great. It's awesome.
And that's what the game's all about. It's great to win, but you played this game since you were a kid, but you play it for the fun, right?
Yeah. You know what? And you know what? It's fun winning. You don't like losing, but it's fun winning, and it's fun having a winning team. And I just want to give a shout out to my mom and my dad who are watching. It's great to see. I love you both, and everybody else is watching. Thanks for watching it. I just gotta give a shout out to you for setting this all up and doing an amazing job. And I'm having nothing but great reviews, and you put a lot of work and effort in. That was really, really good of you to do this for us.
Well, thanks, Ed. Well, I'm having a great time doing it. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying doing it. Let's talk a little bit about next weekend's pivotal matchup with the Kalani Shamrocks. So you can see that game live. That's our next broadcast.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what. Boy, we got a really tough one up coming up against Hartney. They work hard, they fight hard. They're a really great club. And next night after that, Killarney's in our barn, and Killarney is just both those teams are just totally to be respected. And don't take anything for granted. Even like, boy, I'll tell you, I was so impressed with Delrain last night. They just trapped so well, and the little plays hard. The teams are all doing absolutely fantastic. And yeah, you can feel the boys all get fired up when Killarney comes to town, and the crowd gets fired up. And hey, rivals are rivals, but you know what? Well coached, great players, great staff, and we love to hate each other and hate to love each other, right? And when it's all said and done, you know what? Good for all the teams out there that are good. 15 teams, that's amazing. How many teams? You know, how many places have 15 teams that got to come together like this? But actually, yeah, as far as Killarney, man, it's the fun of the fun, right?
Absolutely. Well, 20 more minutes to go. It's looking like you guys are going to skate away with the W tonight, but thank you for joining me during the second intermission. Good luck in the third.
Yeah, thanks again, and thanks all the fans, eh? Have a great one. Take care.
You too, Ed.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of the game.
Bye.
See ya. Boys Lane head coach GM probably makes the ice. He probably brings home the beverages for his team. Ed, he's a good man. He knows a good hockey talent. His team's up 5-1 after the second period. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media. Brought to you by my buddy, hopefully your buddy, Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. Stay tuned for third period action. Here are your poisoning border kings. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast, whatever platform you're watching it on. Whether you're watching it on our Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube channel, or on our website. Yes, TL Media has a website. That website is tlmedia.org. I repeat, tlmedia.org. tlmedia.org. We could not have done that without my great friend that I've known for over 30 years, Mitchell Selker. Just a phenomenal guy. Not the same guy from Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. Different Mitch. Ooh, someone gave us a heart. Thank you, loyal viewer. Number 44, Josh Helms is now incredible with that 4-4 winning goal. As we are begin the third and likely final period. And Souris sends in. No, they don't. They wanted to, Boyden. Houston fanned on it. Houston, we have a problem. Stevens. Sterling. He is serious. And don't call him Sterling. He falls, but they just collide at center ice. Robertson just wants to slow it down. Elms has it. Circles, moves it. Back. And we have a bunch of loose action. Sent. And Boisevine. Elms has it. Moves it. LeBlanc. The backhand. Loose and he buries it. That'll do it. He was one of the leading scorers heading into tonight. And I'm not sure how Reed's doing in Killarney. No, correction. That was number 8, Halcrow. That was not like her. Correction. From my vantage point, here he comes. It's Lacar. Like her. 6-1 now for the Border King. Briere moves it ahead. Sent down the ice. Briere gets it. He brings it in. Sent down, it's Zimmer. Zimmer moved ahead, intercepted by the Elks, and here they come, trotting into enemy territory. Big collision there. Helms gets the better of his man. Sent down, off the boards. 17:40 to go here in the third period. It's now a 6-1 lead for the Warriors. Helms up ahead at Zimmer. Zimmer moves it over. LeBlanc A backhand feed, but to no one, and the Elks get it. He's backhanded over. Kicks the body, and that goes wide. Pringle is more than equal to the save on that. More than equal to the shot on that save. Kept in. Souris, they shoot it. High stick, knocked down with a high stick, but not blowing dead quite yet. Lewis, he's bumped from behind. Kept in by the Elks. They're getting a little bumpy here, a little chippy. Ray has it. Sends it down, and Liker, and it will go down the ice, but not enough for icing. Out to play it. Oh, the mask. Pringle's mask is nuts. Two for Redverse after 2 periods. They're playing Cardiff tonight. And for our curling fans out there, Jennifer Jones and Krista McCarville are doing battle. We will have a score for you here momentarily. Jennifer Jones is up 6-3 in Krista McCarville. In the 9th end. Time's running out for McCarville, and time's running out for the Elks, and she gets a big save. The men's final tomorrow up in Saskatoon will be my mom's favorite curler, Brad Jacobs. Just kidding. But Brad Jacobs will be taking on Brad Gushu. And it's looking like Jennifer Jones will take on Tracy Fleury in an all-Manitoba battle. The winner goes to the Olympics. Bruyere takes a shot, and that one that dipped. And the goal. 7-1. The extra point is good. Boissevain is having a lot of puck luck this evening. As I said earlier, you gotta be good to be lucky, and lucky to be good. Both of these teams are really good. But tonight, had it not been for an inopportune bounce for Souris, Pringle is having a second consecutive shutout. But hockey, you do get the bounces. Johnson has it. He lets it pass go and unable to corral it. Back to the point, it's Elms. Boissevain has it. 14:50 to go here in the third period. Elms moves it over. Bruyere over. Elms has it in the neutral zone. Moves it ahead. It's Stevens. Bumped off the puck. Stevens is battling, trying to keep it in. Sure. Big hard pass there. Ray. Over. Lewis, I believe it was. And back the other way come Yelts. Yelts into the zone. Pringle saves it, keeps it in. 13:59 to go here in the third period, and we'll take a break. You're watching Tiger Hills Hockey on TL Media, brought to you by Mitch's Midnight Mechanics. We're back here in Boise. Travis Longman with you with 12:30 to go here in the third period. 7-1 for the Border Kings. Gets it back, and LeBlanc has it the other way. He goes over the red line, in through the neutral zone, and into enemy territory. He takes the shot and goes the line. And here come the Border Kings back the other way. 12 minutes to go here as action has slowed right down. Robertson has it through the neutral zone. That hits a body, and that goes into the Pleasant Aid territory. Souris has a big save there by Prindle, and Zemer's the other way. In through the neutral zone as he moves it to LeBlanc. Zemer over, intercepted, and here come the Elks. Elms moves it up, and that one goes down the ice. Not enough for icing. 11 to go here as it's 9:35 on Saturday. People are just getting ready to go out as Dittmer's ready to go in. Dittmer driving the net. Loses control of the puck as Zimmer gets it back as Bruyere lets a shot go. That's handled by Fontaine. 10:51 to go here in the third period. 7-1 for the Border Kings. Stay tuned for the end of the game as I bring you Trav's Titan. This goes to the player that I thought played the best game for the Border Kings, as well as Souris. Feel free to leave your comments. 7-1 in favor of the Border Kings. Up to 10 minutes to go here in the game. Elms comes over the blue line. He lets a shot go. Johnson. Sent ahead. Kept in by Elms. Helcrow. Sherling. .9:04 to go here. 9:03 actually. Good thing it wasn't 9:02 or we'd be in Beverly Hills. And if my wife's watching, I'll be coming straight home after the game. Everyone else, keep your stick on this. Game's not over yet, but it's pretty out of hand. 9 minutes to go here. Elms dumps it down. Just goes wide. Ray just content with throwing some ball. Moves it over. It's Elms. Elms moves it. Zimmer has it in his feet. And that goes back into the neutral zone. Ray, R-A-E, Nuero Dees. Zimmer moves it ahead. Zimmer, he lets a shot go. That one hits the blocker. That goes wide. Sent down the ice and into the neutral zone. Elms has it. 8:20 to go here in the third period. Sent over. Liker. Zimmer. Back. Elms. Moves it down. Behind the Souris net. Zimmer. He loses it and back the other way. Elms once again has it at center ice. Going back into his own end. Moves it ahead. Wolfgang moves it over. The block. It's Ray. Looking to get a shot. But he loses it and here come the outs. Sent down the ice and that is not icing. As it hits the stick. Up the other way. Liker. LeBlanc. Houston over Elms. Elms is being on the ice a lot tonight. As usual, their stud defenseman Disper moves it down in front, and that gets to no one. Robertson has it at center ice. Moves it over to Zimmer. As driving in, he shoots, he scores! Beauty play by Tyler Lewis, deking everyone out, including the goalie, to make it an 8-1 game. We have an update from out of town. It's heartbreak for Hartney. Killarney scores with 13 seconds to go in the third period to drop a 5-4 decision. Very close battle. Hartney, they gave it all they had, but it wasn't enough to beat the Killarney Shamrocks. Killarney wins 5-4. That's a battle of the Boys of Ain Border Kings' two next opponents. Next Saturday's game, you can see it live on TL Media between two perennial powerhouses in the Tiger Hills Hockey League, the Boys of Ain Border Kings and the Killarney Shamrocks. That should be a slugfest, and I don't mean lots of fights. I mean should be a close game. These teams, as Coach Dick said, they love to hate each other and to love each other. Kept in by Robertson as my finger covers the cameras. I'm sorry about that, viewers. Kept in. Houston, he circles, but unable to get to his team. Back the other way come the Elks. For the Elks tonight, they're looking like the deer in headlights, about to break it out to an early 1-0 lead. That was the only offense they could muster so far. $5:45 to go here in the third period. Elms. The last two games, all season, we've heard of nightmare on Elm Street for the opponents. It's nightmare on Elms Ice. It's always a nightmare to play against the Elms brothers. Our vantage point, we're not sure if that one went in. We're assuming now. No, it didn't. Score remains 8-1. 5:11 to go here in the third. Now the Toronto Blue Jays have added to their bullpen. They've agreed to a 2-year, $11 million deal with Yimi Garcia. Yimi Garcia. You might be thinking, never heard of him. Can't really notice in the bullpen they had last year. Has Elms. Brings it into not Milletti's zone, it's Souris. They're playing Souris tonight. But it's been all Border Kings ever since Souris found the early goal. It's 8-1. He lets a shot go, and that just about went in again. $4:10 to go here in the third period. Boys have ended up by a touchdown. They went for two. They got it. So now I'm going to take the opportunity to thank everyone for tuning in. Wherever you are, whether you're in South Saskatchewan or South America or South Sudan, thank you for tuning in. Our next broadcast, like I said, will not be on Friday. We are back here on Saturday. LeBlanc has it when Killarney comes to town. Well, I wonder if the ambulance will be circling, like in the movie Slapshot, letting them know there's going to be some blood. These two teams do not like each other. They're bitter rivals. And here they come! And we know that sign all too well. He dekes, he dukes, he scores. It's 9-1. The only question left to find out the answer to tonight. Well, there's two actually. Who will be Trav's Titans? And also, will the boys of Aim Border Kings hit double digits? Lewis wants that answer to be yes. He comes in. But Souris get it. They get it. 9-1 for the Border Kings. Elms moves it up. At center ice, it's Seimer. Dean comes in. Kirkland Leichhardt looking to keep pace with Reed Gow of the Killarney Shamrocks. Oh, big save there by Pringle. Souris still has some pride on the line tonight. They're going to play hard till the final whistle. That's what we love about the Souris Elks. As Fisher going to take the face off. 2:38 to go here in the third and final period, barring a converted touchdown. And since there's no touchdowns in hockey, it will be the final period. Fisher has it. Oh, he doesn't yet. Moves it over. Robertson. .2:17 to go here. Fisher, Elbrecht. 2:10 to go here. This game should be over by about 10 o'clock. Well, our camera, our tripod just slipped there. Stevens wins it. Robertson. Carolyn always hustling there. All right, that's enough stoppages. Souris wants to hit the road, and I've got places to go. But we do hope you are enjoying tonight's broadcast. 1 minute 58 to go here in the third period. Stevens. He shoots. Sherling. That shot goes wide. Big hit along the sideboards, and we're going to have a scrap here. Velcro. Hell throwing some knuckles here, and down goes the Souris player. We'll score that decision. I do believe that the Souris player didn't need as much fist as the Molina player last week, but we'll score it. That was fairly even. It was more even than the game, but we will give it to our homeboy, Velcro. He heads off the ice. He just wants to go and consume some adult beverages. He, as I believe he said as he was coming into the dressing room, I'm the first one in. Woo! 9-1 here. 1:47 to go. Minute 20 to go here in the third period. 9-1 for the Border Kings. As we're coming up to the 2-hour mark of this broadcast. Robertson brings it in the neutral zone. Over. One minute to go here in the third and final period. Down the ice. Poisoning sends it. Zimmer moves it up. Riker moves it. He beats. He dukes. He sends it in front, but no. 37 seconds to go. Borzavane. 9. 30 seconds to go. Souris. 1. 25. And that hits a leg, probably an ankle. Anyway, it's probably going to be black and blue tomorrow. But the cold Molsons will make that feel better, or whatever their choice is. 18 seconds to go here in the third and final period. 9-1 for Borzavane. Shot goes wide and high. Sent down the ice, 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, Elm. Having some words at center ice. Maybe they're just talking about what their favorite Christmas movie is. Mine's probably National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Final score here from Boys of Maine, from Turtletown. It's the Boys of Maine Border Kings 9. And the Moletta, they had a close game last week. Souris Elks 1. Off for us say, Boys of Maine, Nuff, Souris. Oh. Too much to not enough. And now it's time for Trav's Titan of the Game. It's tough to pick one for Souris. It honestly is. But feels like it's a regular occurrence. The Boys of Maine made every goalie look fantastic. Honestly, without the play of the netminder for Souris, Boys of Maine definitely would have been in double digits. So, we will give the Trav's Titan of the Game for Souris to two people. Well, one person and one thing. Dana Fortin is the player and the goalpost as well. Fortin and the goalpost, it would definitely be double digits. Anyway, moving on to the Border Kings. Their Titan of the Game. Could it go to Jeremy Johnson, who was all over the ice when the game was still in doubt? Or will it go to Dustin Fisher? We will give it to Mr. Drumroll, please. Double J. J-E-R-E-M-Y to the Johnson. He is Trav's Titan of the Game for the Border Kings. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Our next broadcast will be 1 week from tonight when the Killarney Shamrocks come to town to do battle with your Border Kings. Until next time, in the meantime and in between time, enjoy the football tomorrow. May the victors be green. Have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow. We'll see you back here next week on TL Media.